Greetings, good day, good evening, and good night, wherever you're at, whatever time it is as you're watching this video. And welcome to these quick collective reading. I'm Mario. You can also call me the Infinite, or Mario the Infinite. And I'm just here to give a reading for my spirit guides, my Madhamas, my ancestors, and the spirits that walk with me. I pulled a few cards, so let's get straight into this reading. Now, firstly, we've got Kachina spirit guides coming out. I don't know if you're anybody in this who's watching this video, maybe a Native American, or any American people in this video has any links to the Native Americans and any tribes. But for you, this guide is coming out. The Kachina spirit guide is coming out. And this is a young female Kachina spirit guide. Somebody who is from a lineage of wisdom, knowledge, and very high ranking. Now, we had a death and funeral card come out, and I pulled some cards to clarify what this card is all about. I wasn't sure if it meant there's a death nearby, or if there's a funeral going to be happening within your circle. Now, the cards I pulled is the 7 of Wands, 8 of Cups, Temperance, and the Lovers in reverse. All in reverse, if you have a look at that. And what these cards are telling me right now is that this death is not a physical death. Especially with the next card that came up with the other deck. We have rebirth and initiation. This death is a spiritual death. And with the 7 of Cups and 8 of Wands, the 7 of Wands and 8 of Cups here, Spirit is telling me that you've gone through a period of battle, a fight. You've had to stand your ground, but it is time for this standing off your ground to end. This also shows me that some of you out there have been ignoring the fact that you need to leave behind what no longer serves you. You've been holding on to this energy that no longer serves you. And it's time to put that to an end. It's time to put that to the end. And that's why the Death card came out. With the Temperance and Lovers here, energies are showing me that this ending is to do with some kind of relationship they may have been involved with. A partner who no longer serves that purpose in your life. 333 on the clock there, if that resonates with you. So the energies are telling me that you need to give up on this relationship, this partner, this partnership, whether it's a lover, whether it's a partnership, a business partner. It's showing me that these energies are no longer compatible for you. It's time for you to move on. This rebirth card here is showing that it's time to be reborn. Spiritually, you are going through a transitional period. This rebirth is going to bring you into a new journey, a new path in your life. But you also need to clear, remove, and detach negative energies and forces that are in your way. And this is also linked to the previous statements I made about leaving behind a lover, leaving behind what no longer serves you. You've got a removal and detachment card. All about removing and detaching from those energies. Letting go of those stagnant energies that no longer serve you. It's time for you to pay attention. Focus. Pay close attention to your life. Pay close attention to the messages that are coming up here. With 515 on the clock. 515 telling me that it's time for you to pay close attention to the energies around you. People, places and things that are coming into your life. If you haven't done it so yet, if you're not on that level, I'm sure a lot of you are going to be on this level now, on your spiritual journey where you're giving offerings and libation. It's time for you to keep up. It's time for you to give offerings and libation to your spirit team, to your ancestors. Starting with your ancestors first. Before you go running off, going to this and that deity, running to Hecate and Oshun and all of these energies, first and foremost is your ancestors and the Most High Creator. But first and foremost in the spiritual journey is your ancestors. Find your ancestors, source them, know who walks with you from your family lineage, and learn about your past and your history and where you came from. And if you're going to give offerings, start with your ancestors. Give them an offering of water, give them libation and candle, some coffee, and sit with them. They're the first line of defense. They're the first port of call. They're the first ones you go to when you need something, when you need help, or when you need clarity. Because your ancestors are the ones who are still guiding you. They live within you, and they live and walk with you. This journey, you're not alone. You've got a spirit team with you, a powerful set of spirits walking with you. So you're not alone. Now, with all of that said, you have a choice to make. You may be at the crossroads. You got crossroad choices to make. Now that you've cleared this energy, now that you've been reborn and you've put to rest what no longer serves you, it's time for you to figure out what's next. You've got options. But along the way, you need to clear away some energies that are serving to be a negative force against you. There's snakes in the grass, snakes in your yard, snakes around you. And this represents sneaky energy. People who come into your life to siphon from you. People who come to steal your energy. People who come to work against you. People you think are friends, you think are close, but they really just come to cause mayhem and havoc in your life. Okay? Alright, so now I'm going to pull some cards from the tarot deck. And let's see what message Spirit has to add to what's already been said. Now, after shuffling this deck and pulling some cards, we have the Death card. Again, this energy about endings is coming out, and new beginnings with judgment. You got a Death card and you got a Judgment card. Endings and new beginnings. Just like you said earlier, this is the theme of this reading, endings and new beginnings. Now, I feel like some of you went through some very hard times. Some of you had to deal with a lot of negative energy, maybe being even impoverished in some way, shape or form, left out in the cold, left to fend for yourself, left feeling like you don't know where to get the next dollar, the next pound, the next coin, the next bit of money. But All of that is coming to an end now. You gotta be careful about the next person who comes into your life. With the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Cups here. Knight of Swords in reverse and the Knight of Cups. There's somebody coming here to manipulate and shift your energy from where you need it to be. And that's right here with the Four of Wands here. In the end, it's gonna work out for you. This is a card of celebration. This is a card of happy endings and goodness coming into your life. Okay? As long as you pay attention, like we said earlier, and focus. Be careful of those snakes in your yard. These cards are only confirming what we said earlier. Let me see what else comes out for us today. Okay. So, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, King of Wands in reverse, Ten of Pentacles in reverse, and Temperance in reverse. Now, these energies are telling me that you need to focus on your finances. Focus on where your money is going. Focus on your spending habits and try to save some coin. Try to save some money. Try to have balance in your financial life, as things right now are a bit haywire. You got the Strength card here coming out to show that you need to stay resilient, tap into your strength, and keep having that strength to move forward. With the Devil card here, you may feel trapped, but realize the shackles are loose. You're able to free yourself from these shackles. Okay? And finally, the King of Cups in reverse. You need to pour into yourself more emotionally. Make sure that you're emotionally secure, you're emotionally stable, and you're emotionally regulated. If you're not emotionally in the right place, then it's going to be very difficult for you on your journey. But you got strength. And the Strength card is saying that you need to tap into that strength. Your inner strength, your inner power, your inner wisdom, so that you can progress smoothly and happily on your journey. Okay? So, we touched on spirit guides with the Kamichi. We touched on death and rebirth and new beginnings, and then financial struggles. So, if this reading resonated with you, please don't hesitate to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Let me know how this video resonated with you, if it did, and keep the faith, do the work, and keep going for your goals, because things will work out for you. There are happy endings in your corner. You have the power to make things manifest. So make sure you're manifesting the right things. Make sure you're planting the right seeds. And make sure you're watering the right areas of your life, so that you can grow the right things and reap what you're sowing. Because fundamentally, at the end of the day, you're going to reap what you sow. So make sure you're sowing the right seeds. Yeah. I hope you have a great day. wherever you're at, and many blessings.